Hello everybody, Nine Does. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? Wait, let me turn. There she is. Hey Viv. Oh, look at her belly. Look at that. It's all seed pods from our birch trees. And she gets them all over herself, and then I gotta come in and brush them all out and sometimes pick them out to get stuck in her feet. Oh my God. Anyway, here we go. There, got my chapeau on. So, what's the dealios today? The Allies have dropped their A-35s from Lockheed Martin, and guess what? They're losing $2 trillion. Canada's not going to complete theirs. They're going to take the 16 they paid for. That's it from what so far anyway. Maybe tomorrow they'll just cancel the whole thing with this 50% tariff. We'll see how that goes. So there's that. And do you remember I did a video a while back on Elon Musk there and the Doge bags coming in, stealing everything? Well, they took over a building in Washington, and it was Ronald Reagan actually that got this organization and got it up and running, and it was called the United States Institute for Peace. Well, the first week of the Doge bros going in there and just dismantling and just wrecking everything and kicking everybody out. They had no chance to grab anything, do nothing. Basically grab your purse and get out. Or coats back then, because I think it was still February. So they grabbed what they could and they left. So there was that. And there's these. Aren't they pretty? Oh, God, they smell so good. I love lilacs. So they boot everybody out, and then they just lock the doors. Now, in busy cities, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on. And with these guys, whew, spiderweb, walked right through it. Ooh, I hate that. Ooh. So it turns out that this building was left all closed up, and what happened was it is now overrun by rats, cockroaches, and other little crawly critters, because those people that left food in their desks, they left food in the fridges, they left food in the cupboards, plus they had the canteen and like a cafeteria. Nobody was allowed to take anything or shut it down. So all that food just sat there rotting. Now with our house fire, the first company that was going to do the reconstruction, they did the same thing to us. They left everything in my fridge because we didn't have time to do anything. We had a fire. So we had to take everything that we could. They told us pack about a week's worth of clothes, you're going to an Airbnb. So that's all we had about time to do. Fire was out and everything, but the smoke was disgusting. So we had to do that. But what they didn't do is they left all that stuff in there and in our freezer in the basement, all the cupboards and stuff. So when we were allowed to come back after the smoke damage and stuff had been taken to a minimum, we got to go ahead and get a couple other things we needed. So I'm back to the house and I couldn't figure out, what the hell's that smell? Well, they left my garbage there. Garbage had been there for about 2 or 3 weeks at this point. And I opened the lid and oh Lord, dying Henry. All these bugs, my house was consumed with all these friggin' flies and whatever the hell else was in there. They were all over the place. And there was the little white M's there too, which grosses me the hell out. And then all the food in the freezer had melted and it was all moldy in there. My dishwasher was full of dishes. Everything. It was a mess. So I can imagine what this building was like. I can just imagine. So they're there. The court slapped them down and they finally got to go in. I think it was 3 weeks ago, but the story just came out last night for some reason. So they get to go back in and continue their business. But what they have to do first, it's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars to go in, fumigate, and get all that stuff out of there and get it all cleaned up. It's just gross, I'm telling you. So they had to do all that. And you know, they're saying that, oh, thank God Elon's gone. No, he's not. He's not gone. He is going to be on the fringes, because guess what? His best buddy that they got PayPal up and going, there was 3 of them, and guess where he's from? He's from South Africa. Well, not directly. He was born in Germany, Peter Thiel, and then his family moved to South Africa, to Johannesburg, and then they went to a small little town not in the western part, I believe, of Africa. It's Namibia now. So they moved there, where Peter Thiel went to a German high school, complete with the heartfelt salute. So yeah, he went there, and that's how they greeted each other on campus. So we know where his loyalties are going to lie. He likes some free white and 21. But anyway, that's what he's after. So you know, any minorities and stuff like that are so screwed. And you know, when Doge went in there and they were going through the Treasury Department, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, United States aid, all those places, they were going through all of those. And guess what? They were stealing your data. Yeah. They stole all your data, because a few weeks ago there I was telling you about this one-time single database that they wanted. And they got it. That's what Planeteer does, Peter Thiel's company. So he's got that big database there with all your information, all in one neat little place, all in one spot. So yeah, all that stuff is in one tidy little spot. And Trump's just patting him on the back, because you know why they did it? They're not going to say this, but things I've read and stuff like that in research, and in my own heart of hearts, entertainment purposes only, I believe that they are using it for Christy the Goat Killer's homeland security, so they can track everybody in one spot and know who the folks are that are paying into the IRS and all the other stuff, and who's claiming what. So it's a one-stop shop for these guys, and that's what they're up to with this. Peter Thiel is evil. Elon Musk is he's just another brand of evil. He's not very intelligent, because everything he's ever done he's either stolen or gotten from the government. He's just a really good, used to call him flim-flam man. Talk a good game, but doesn't know how to do shit. He can't even put 2 sentences together. And I don't think it's because of the drugs. I just think he's not a very smart man. Just don't. So there's that. So Peter Thiel is the man of the hour now. And he's the next South African that's taken over. So, you know, he's got a hate on for anybody brown, because he still holds those ties. But what really, really, really bugs my ass, most of you out there know I have 2 gay kids. This is Pride Month. Peter Thiel is a very gay man, and guys like I really think that Elon Musk is bi. I really do. I think he's bisexual. So I think that he has bent the knee to Peter Thiel a few times. I don't know, somebody said that on one of the sets, Johnny Depp or whatever, or what's her face there, Amber Heard was on, and somebody called him, said he was gay or something. He went, I'm okay with that. That's why I think that, and he never kicked up a fuss like he does about other stuff. But that's neither here nor there. But J.D. Vance as well. J.D. Vance even came out and said that he was gay. But yet they all the MAGAs hate gays, LGBTQ kids. So, but they all love Mr. Thiel. Peter Thiel. They like him. They can bypass just about anything if you're white and got enough money, right? That's my take on that. So anyway, I'm going to come back later with another one. I'm going to, most of this walking I'm doing is just checking for big sticks and little detours for my lawn tractor because I'm going to mow the lawn now, so that's why I'm walking around today. Normally I just walk around to walk around, but I'm checking for defaults out here so I don't screw up my mower blades again. So yeah, that's what we're doing this afternoon. So anyway, Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. I love you so much. And if you're new, like I said, like me, love me, share me. And don't forget to subscribe. Hangers on. Mwah! Love ya. I love y'all. Take care of you so you can take care of somebody else. Forest fires are getting more firefighters coming in and equipment. So help's coming. Help is coming. Thanks everybody. I love you.